Alrighty boys, welcome back to some more Sevilla Manager Mode. The Europa League is here. It has arrived and we Sevilla FC are the main ones, are the title contenders, are expected to win this one. We are the back-to-back defending champions. The pressure is on, ladies and gentlemen. The pressure is on. And we're going up against Host City. We're hosting Host City, and the media, the fans are expecting us to win. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So here we are with our strong lineup. A very strong lineup with Dybala, with Baca, with Corona, with Depay, Layun, Cedric, etc., etc., etc. So boys, what's it gonna be? A win, a loss in our debut here in the Europa League. I was excited to play this tournament, especially because Sevilla winning the Europa League back-to-back was one of the main reasons that I chose to manage this team. I was like, yeah, man, Sevilla is one of those teams that is not like Barcelona, Real Madrid in Spain, but it's a strong team. It has a very good squad, and I wanted to see if we can also be dominant with this team in the Europa League and win championships. That's pretty much because I'm going to try my best, but I don't think we're going to be able to win the league. But the Europa League, that definitely is within our reach. So anyways, right here, Dybala to Layun. Yes, sir, baby. Oh, man, right before the 45th minute, cheese. Miguel Layun off of a great pass from Paulo Dybala. Look at it once again. Beautiful ball movement. Miguel Layun with a nice finish. Nice finish inside of the boot. Graceful finish, curving it around the keeper's reach. 1-0. Oof, it was almost that 45th minute cheese. I mean, they're counting it as a 45th minute cheese goal, but it wasn't. We all saw the score, or we all saw the time on the clock, and it wasn't quite the 45th minute yet. So here is the stats. They beat us in possession by a little bit, but I think overall the first half definitely has to go in our way because, well, for one, we're winning, but we also had the better opportunities. But Host City came out swinging for the second half. They got close to scoring early on in the 47th minute. Right here, nice backheel pass from Dybala to Memphis Depay. Depay opens the play up to Layun. Layun to throw Molina. Molina sends in the cross. Iborra. But I like how we're moving the damn ball, man. I really like that. That play, that sequence made me smile. Right here in the 79th minute, nice moves from Carlitos Baca, who creates space. He takes the left-footed shot straight at the keeper. Nice save from Ruddy right there. If it wasn't for him, we'd be winning this game by more. I'll tell you that much. 85th minute, Memphis Depay, nice showcase of speed. The cross to Dybala. Yes, sir. Whew, finally. Paulo Dybala hits the back of the net finally. I was getting a little worried because I could tell Dybala was a very good player, but he just wouldn't score for me. He just couldn't score. He was hitting the post. He was getting extremely close. The keeper would always save his shots, but finally and barely is able to get that one. It hits the post and bounces in, thankfully. So 2-0, we take the lead. And after this, boys, it seemed like the floodgates kind of open. What do I mean? Whoa, right here, Carlitos Baca to Juan Agudelo. Put the moves on him, young man. Put the moves. Nice stuff from Agudelo and the beautiful finish. Yes, baby. Yes, 90th minute cheese. Whew, Agudelo. I didn't know he can move like that. I knew he was a good prospect, a good player, but man, this was surprising. Look at that move. Quick, explosive move to get past one defender, and the finish was a thing of beauty. Agudelo. Yeah, man, I like it. I'm going to get that goal right there at the end of the match. Definitely earned the kid more minutes. I was still planning on using him, obviously, but because I wouldn't have brought him here if that wasn't the plan. But yeah, man, good stuff from Agudelo. 3-0 victory. It was towards the end of the match where we finally took over. If you can see from the stats, they beat us by a little bit of possession, but overall, it was almost, you can call, a dominant performance. 10 shots, 6 on target. So 2 days to go, and then we have to match up against Cordoba. So we're not getting much rest, to be honest with you. This is when we're gonna have to use our second squad, our third squad even. This is when we're really gonna tap into our bench. But I really like this team's depth. We have Mbia as our third he's kind of like our third option at center defensive mid. So I'm kind of happy about the depth of this team. Right here, we get extremely lucky. And who else? I told you he was going to earn more minutes. Juan Agudelo getting a lucky bounce his way, but he finishes, and that's all that counts. Look at Juan Agudelo once again. Hey, man, I told you I was going to start giving him more minutes, And these games, when we're in a tight schedule, these young players like Vadillo, like Saint Maximin, and Juan Agudero, they're gonna start getting a lot more playing time. Another person is Martin Odegaard. You remember we signed Odegaard. There he is, showing up in the scoreboard late in the match in the 85th minute. So if you haven't noticed, I'm only gonna show you guys the goals in this actual match right here. I'm not gonna show you guys all the highlights, just to quickly get through this one, especially since we're using our third squad pretty much. This is the squad that we're gonna use in the Copa del Rey pretty much, you know what I mean, whenever that starts. So anyways, we win this match. It was a very boring game, to be honest with you. 4 shots for both teams, 2 on target for both teams. Now it was time to choose where we sent our scout, and I asked you guys, and most people said Mexico. The second, most popular choice was, or suggestion was, Spain. I thought about both options and I said, I don't know if it's a very good idea to send my scout, who's a 3-star experience, 3-star judgment scout, to Mexico. But since you guys asked for it, I'm going to send him to Mexico, asking, for him to scout for technically gifted players. So there it is. We made the decision, but I was iffy about that decision because he's not the best scout out there. And considering that it's easier to find talent in Spain, that might have been the better choice. So what I think I'm going to do is maybe buy or hire a better scout and then keep him in Spain. That's what I think I'm going to do. But I'm not completely sure. So I just went with the decision, the most popular decision based on your comments. But I might buy another scout, like I was saying, and keep him in Spain. But this scout would have to be better. So anyways, right here in the 4th minute of action, nice pass from Ever Banega to Deulofeu finish. Baca, what are you doing, Carlos Baca? All he had to do was tap it in. And he tried to control it and he messed up. But right here, Carlitos Baca showing off the dribbles. Nice stuff. Carlitos to Iborra, and another great save from the keeper. So we should be winning this match. We were all over Real Sociedad in the early minutes. I mean, look at that shot from our left back. He hits the crossbar and it bounces out. I mean, we were all over these fools in the early minutes. Right here, Cedric, it's only the 13th minute of action, and look at how many opportunities we've had. Like 4 opportunities to score early in this match, only in 13 minutes. Right here, 45th minute cheese. Can we get some? It's so tasty. Dybala with a shot and the keeper with a great save. So surprisingly, somehow, some way, Real Sociedad survived the avalanche and they didn't concede a goal, but it was total domination. 58% possession, 7 shots, 3 on target for us, only in the first half. And somehow we didn't manage to score. So right here, I thought they were gonna score right there, and I was about to break my controller because it would not have been fair. But hey man, it's not about it being fair. It's not about who deserves to win. It's about who earns it, and to earn it, you have to score, and we haven't been able to do that. So anyways, it was getting later and later and later in this match, and we were still unable to score, and I was getting worried. It was already the 90th minute, and we hadn't managed to score. Ever Banega, he had the chance, and the defender deflects it. So we earned ourselves the corner, and right here in this corner, something pretty cool, something unexpected would happen. Cedric pulls the trigger. Oh my. Goal la. So what a goal for Cedric, our right back, the right back that we paid like 9 million for. Overpriced as hell, but hey, he scores a hell of a goal. 90th minute cheese, baby. I told you, it's so yummy. It's so good. Look at it right there. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. The confidence. Oh, the belief in himself. Look at that. I mean, the keeper had like 40 people blocking his view, so that kind of factored into the golazo. But hey, regardless of that, thankfully we score, and this is gonna win us the match. A match that we definitely did deserve to win. I was getting worried because we were about to draw a game that we completely 100% deserved to win. So anyways, Cedric with a hell of a goal. Golazo for him at the end of the match right there. So anyways, boys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for continuing to support me, even with the whole situation of my channel not being able to be monetized. Remember, I'm not getting paid for any of this. A like would greatly be appreciated. And I'll tell you what, if you reach 350 likes in this episode, I'll upload The Dream Begins tomorrow. It's almost ready. I just need a couple of details in the commentary, and we're done. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the next one. It's 3:27 a.m. and as you can see, the struggle to get some sleep continues. I'm just so anxious. I guess I never imagined rivaling my brother in a football match.